Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. So today we have a Freightliner Cascadia with the DD15. Customer reached out to us. Very great guy, Mr. Vu Bao. BNH Express. There we go, baby. BNH Express. Okay, local to SoCal. He brought us his truck. He's brought us his truck before for a few other things. So we're just doing some typical maintenance, staying on top of your truck. Okay, number one, we're going to take care of the oil suction module. We all know that is the Achilles heel, okay, of the Detroit engine, the DD13, DD15, DD16, right? So we have the oil suction module, or the pickup tube, whatever you want to call it. There's the part number for that. There we go, guys, brand new, right out of the box. Now, somebody mentioned to me that I think PAI or somebody else sells the original style, which is a metal plastic combo. I have not checked that out yet. I don't know anything about it. I don't know the feedback about it. So I just want to show you guys. Here we go. Here's our typical pickup tube. Okay, you guys are familiar with it. Obviously, if you guys are looking at the video, you guys have seen this many times on my video, and of course on many other people's video, which I think is fantastic. It's ready to go. It comes with the seal that's on top. There's a few other things you're going to need. Oil pan gasket. You're going to need the little side seals that are just behind the drain plugs, your bolts and grommets, and of course you are going to need your seals, right? 2 and 2, large and small. Okay, we're going to go ahead and drop the oil pan. I'm going to show you as much as I can. Again, the idea just behind this video, guys, it's maintenance. Stay on top of it. You take care of it, it will take care of you. That's the idea, right? So we're going to go and do a valve adjustment. Truck has right around 800,000 miles. So we're going to do the valve adjustment. Engine's nice and cold. We dropped the oil yesterday. We're going to go ahead and lift up a little corner. There's a valve right back there. We're going to get that shit out of the way. That way, the idea is when you lift up a little corner of the chassis, it'll give you just enough room. When you drop the oil pan, it'll dip down and it should slide right out. Okay, every now and then, obviously that doesn't work out, but it is what it is. I already showed you guys a little short video yesterday of the standpipe where it was broken, so we're going to replace that, of course. Once we get everything all patched up and ready to go, we're going to go ahead and replace some seals on the side. And I think that's really about it, guys. So nice thing is we have some time to do it, but obviously I want to hurry up and get it done. So again, video says maintain, right? Maintenance. Stay on top of it. That's the most important thing, guys. So valve adjustment, oil suction module, pickup tube, we're going to get that squared away. And anything else that we see that might be, of concern, we're going to let our customer know, of course, and go from there, guys. So anyway, enough chit chat. Let's get the valve adjustment going. And then we're going to get cracking on the back, or on the oil pan down there. Alrighty, guys, as I mentioned, maintenance. We're staying on top of it. We're going to be doing a valve adjustment. I've done number of videos on this stuff. I've done it in English, I've done it in Spanish, I've done DD15, I've done DD13. It's all the same thing, okay? All right, guys, Tony's down there working on the oil pan. So what I want to show you guys again, all right, guys, sometimes things get a little noisy. Anyway, you get the idea. So we're TDC1, so we're going to adjust intakes 1, 2, 4, exhaust 1, 3, 5. Okay, you're going to verify that by seeing the little gears on the back. If you see the triangle on the tooth, that means you're more than likely going to be on the first rotation. Same thing over here. The other thing I look for is here, right? See that little slot? Same thing. That's going to tell you that we're going to be either TDC1 or TDC6. So in this case, we're going to be TDC1. Look at how tight this is. I got no side to side. I got no up and down. Look at this is what you want. We're going to adjust them anyway. It doesn't matter. Okay, same shit. So you guys get the idea. So we're going to go ahead and do the valve adjustment on this. We're going to do engine brake adjustment, and then once we're done, we're going to cover it up. We're going to finish working down underneath. We're going to replace some of these seals. Looks like we got one here, and it looks like potentially we have a leak here. This valve cover gasket is going to be new inside here, right where you can't see it, but there is a O-ring or seal, and I did a video on that before where you can use a Cummins seal on the Detroit, so you don't have to replace this entire thing. A little bit of work, but it again keeps it all nice and clean, makes your work look good. So let me get this going. I'll show you guys if I see anything out of the ordinary. I will show you guys, I will record it, and we'll go from there. Alrighty, guys, so we went ahead and did the valve adjustment on TDC1. We're going to go ahead and rotate that to TDC6, take care of the other intake and exhaust valves. we have the oil pan down, but it's not gonna come out. I'm gonna explain why, okay? Not enough clearance back there, not enough clearance over here. Even with the bottle jack kind of getting up that little corner, for some reason, it's just not quite enough. So even if I drop that. So last time I had to do something where I dropped the oil pump and the suction module at the same time, so that way it drops into the oil pan and then they come out as one unit. I'm gonna try to get it a little more clearance. Hopefully that works. If it doesn't, then I don't have a choice but to do that. Normally I don't like doing it, but it is what it is, and you may encounter something like that as well. Again, look at that. Just barely missing the room that we need. I'm gonna see if I can get a little more clearance maybe on this side, and then hopefully that'll help us out. Alrighty guys, as you can see, oil pan is out. We had to remove the oil suction module and the pump all in one assembly. Okay, that's just, unfortunately there wasn't enough clearance, and that's just the way it is. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the oil pump itself. Those have been very reliable. The module itself, that's got to be a new one. Of course, with the O-rings, we're gonna put those new. I showed you guys in the video what we got cooking. Tony's doing the gasket. We're gonna put a brand new gasket. We're gonna use the same bolts, but we're gonna put new grommets, because unfortunately right now the assembly is on a national back order. Surprise, surprise. We're also gonna replace the seals that are on the inside. Okay, right back here, not here, but right behind the housing and the plate, there's an O-ring. There's actually two, one on each side. So make sure you replace that while you're there. The bolts are reusable, but again, you can buy the actual bag itself, which is going to give you the grommets. I'm going to quickly show you that right now. Here we go. So this is going to give you the grommets. That is the part number 18 pack. Part number is DD23565378. Again, national back order. And then these are the seals that I was talking about that are behind the drain plugs. Replace them, guys. You're already there. Seriously, take the time and get it done. You're going to have the O-ring there, or the mounting seal. That comes included with that. The others, of course, do not. And I showed you that right here. So there we go, guys. Let's get, I gotta let that drain out a little bit. I gotta get this all cleaned up. Then we're gonna put everything back together. The suction module and the pump, those are torqued down to spec. I believe 22 foot-pounds, maybe 24 foot-pounds, but you gotta torque them down, okay? Alrighty, guys, we are almost done. So we got oil pan in, got the suction module, got all the accessories, everything put together. We primed the oil system. Now, me personally, I always prime the oil system here on the side port, and then I add whatever else needs to be added to it, and I go from there. Right now, I still got to put a few accessories on, and bumper and all that other stuff. But anyway, let's see what we have. I'm going to go ahead and fire it up. It should fire right up. Oil pressure would take a few seconds to jump up, being that it's, again, been drained out. We went ahead and installed or added the customer's oil that he provided us. And I think we're pretty much all set, guys. So I'm going to show you guys. Here we go. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's see what we got. Always nerve-wracking. Doesn't matter how many times I've done this. Always gets a little nerve-wracking. All right, so we're going to keep an eye on our oil pressure. Let me see if I can just get the camera in there. Hold on, hold on. There we go. We're going to get the oil. That's this little bad boy right here. Bye bye, chavo. All right, guys, make sure nobody's in the way. Here goes. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Look at that. That's the way you do it, guys. Nice and easy. You're going to have a little bit of the needle rocking just a bit. Again, being that everything's brand new, the oil suction module, the O-rings, not the pump itself. The pump is reusable. Oil pressure looks good. I'm just going to go ahead and let this build air all by itself to about 100 PSI. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to make sure I have no leaks. And then we are all set to go, guys. So I know I didn't really show too much, but again, it's more of a preventative maintenance thing. I want you guys to kind of, you know, if you can, look ahead and make sure your guys are taking care of this. Take care of your moneymaker, man. That's just really what this thing's about. So right now everything looks good. I'm gonna let it run. I'm gonna let the air build up, and that's pretty much that. Guys, if you have any questions, as always, hit me up. Don't be shy. Help me reach 100,000 subscribers. Right now we're at just a little bit, about 28,000. I want that channel to keep climbing. Guys, have yourself a great day. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you.